couple of years, and I decided to come out. And I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna take my time, maybe
Mhm.
once a week I'll get, I'll do something and things like that. But I just got bombarded with like a whole lot of shit back to back to back to back to back. I'm like, what in the hell? Like my ass and my vagina has had no time to rest. It's literally on ice ever since I came down from Los Angeles and Las Vegas. But I feel super super happy that everything has been working
Yeah,
out.
because I mean, you have people that sit there and retire, or they step away from the game. When they come back, they're not as hot as they were when they were in.
Yes.
So, which I wasn't surprised that you said that, because I mean, when you was in, you was hot. Because it was just funny. I was looking at all the DVD covers that you were posting, and I said, "Damn, I remember every last one of these motherfuckers." So,
Well, you know
but
what it is that this is a small industry, right? So if you are a bitch or you don't know how to work or you are not on time or you don't are, you're not a person of your word or you're a conflictive person, unfortunately, that little stuff spreads like wildfire. So
yeah,
everybody will hear and then they will not book you or they will not work with you or they will have any issues, like issues dealing with you. Yeah.
see, I'm glad that you say that, because a lot of times on my show, people look at me
Mm-hmm.
like I'm stupid and I'm crazy when I say
Mm-hmm.
certain things, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I tell people that the men that is at the top of this business are more fickle. They are, in some ways, pettier, um,
Yeah.
and way more judgmental. Period. So it's kind of like for them, once they hear something bad or they have a bad experience and it goes around,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they ain't gonna want to fuck with you, because they're gonna be like, yeah, I might not like his ass, but wait a second, if you do that with him, how the fuck I know you ain't gonna do that shit with me?
Exactly. Exactly. No, I mean, it's a surprise how the industry has changed, because it's not like it used to be before. Production is not like it used to be before. Everything is a shit show. Everybody is flaky. Cancellations. They don't take things serious because even though we're in porn, you still have to take things serious, especially when you give your time and it's your time, your money, and your energy that you're putting into it. So I don't know,
Yeah.
maybe I'm too serious about things when it comes to that, but
Mhm.
that's what I've seen,
But no,
you know?
it's the cloth you came from, babe. Think about it. I was in the business 15 years as talent, and
Hmm.
20, what I'm saying, combined.
Yeah,
When we came in, you had to take it serious, because to be a porn star meant something.
right.
Let's keep it 100. It meant something. It meant
Yeah,
something to be on the front of the covers. It meant something to be in front of the magazines.
absolutely.
Period.
Hmm.
My smokers know we talk the real on my podcast, but we don't
No, no,
sugarcoat.
no. It's true. It's true. You're right about that.
Period.
Hmm.
So it's kind of like when that kind of went away, the porn star became the value, especially now that anybody can fucking grab a cell phone and do the damn shit.
Yes.
Period. Yeah.
Yes, yes. No, and
So
then also to, I mean, I have to give it to the technology and people figuring out ways to, elevate themselves, go two steps forward without even putting in the effort. But I was just
mhm.
talking to somebody on set that they're saying this is ridiculous that we're on AVN show and there's an Instagram model that is presenting the awards show. And we're like, well, she was like, thrown away saying, this is crazy. You know how much work and effort that I have put in. And just because somebody overnight has 1 million followers, and they decided to put them there and not put anybody that has earned their way towards that position. Like that was so insulting to her. And I agree 100%, of what is that? Like that's crazy. There's no trajectory. Like anybody just decides to have it's everything is clout now. Nothing is quality. Even in music is the same thing. It's all about
Oh
clout,
my God.
views, and who can make, whatever show out there, and then people catch it. Like, it's like moment, like by the moment, disposable. Everything's so disposable right now. That is crazy. But unfortunately, I am not mad at the player. I'm just mad at the game that people are like, I don't know if maybe they're in a trance or something. And yeah, that they're following all of this. So I guess if you can't beat them, you join them, right? This is what I
And
say.
with that being said, hello smokers, and welcome to the Smokers Lounge.
Hello. Hey, everybody. How are you?
And you know who I am? I am your wonderful host, Kavanaugh, the Southern Champ, aka the Porn Rap Star. Find all my links with one link, allmylinks.com/Porn Rap Star. For a sponsor to tell you about the first one being the Facebook LS community, lsworld.com. Next up, the hottest adult magazine in the game, eroticismmagazine.com. And for you content creators, 90% profit. Plus, for you consumers, a new place to consume your Triple H content. I'm talking about excitebunny.com. And last but not least, award-winning, award-nominated. I'm talking about Smut with Voiceover. And they even have virtual reality on their website. I'm talking about blusherotica.com. Plus, we're a proud member of the Black GW District Black Podcasting. Let me say this again. See, she's so gorgeous, she distracted me. The GW District Black Podcasting Network. So go over to shop gwdistrict.com and buy something. Why don't you? Also check me out 5 days out the week in the mornings over at fullyswapradio.com. Also check me out at skyhawkafterdarktv.com as well as the BGP LLC app. Now I'm gonna sit back and let this gorgeous and sexy, legendary, yes, legendary, Beth. So we about to have a damn good ass show. Introduce her sexy self. Go ahead, baby.
Well, hello, everybody. I am Miss Raquel. I am Dominican and Portuguese. And I am from Miami, where all of the big booty Latinas are. This is why everybody's moving over here, and we're soon going to sync with everybody moving. All right? We don't need anybody more in Miami. So, yes, you could come to visit, but just please go home. Please.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
And
So,
my Twitter is Miss Raquel 4X, and my fifth and hopefully the last one, Instagram, because I keep getting deleted left and right, is official Miss Raquel 4X.
Well, now trust believe the way Twitter, the way Instagram is, yeah, because I've had to make a couple of pages. And I'm a podcast.
Right.
I'm a podcast. I'm like,
blame it on the, what is it called? The special intelligence or whatever.
Yeah, the algorithm, as they like to call.
Yeah, the algorithm and all of that stuff that's detecting, whatever names or whatever little phrases that you're not supposed to say. And they flag your stuff and soon they delete it. And all of your work, your time, your effort, everything gets gone in a blink of an eye, like that.
Yes. So how long you have been in the business, Georges?
I have been in the industry off and on, since 2008, I would say. Since 2008. Okay. So I would study there, and then I don't know, I guess every time that I get involved or married, I disappear, and then
you said what?
Reappear back. Huh?
You said what and married? What and married?
Hold on. My freaking dog is going crazy because he saw a squirrel.
Stop. Do not feel bad because my cat cuts up when I record also. So surprised that Bethany came back here because she's in heat.
Come here.
Oh, y'all see that booty?
Hold on.
Yeah, we gotta get home from the small room. Shoot, boys, yeah, I know she is, ain't she, ladies and gentlemen? Good night.
Sorry, this is the troublemaker over here making all the noises.
Oh my God, she is gorgeous.
It's a boy.
He is gorgeous. Oh my God.
Yes,
He just wants in the kitchen. He wanted to get on screen. That's all.
He wanted some attention because this is all it is. This is the fight of the attention. So Yeah. So where
So
was it that
she,
I was at? Oh yeah. Well,
so
I started off with Bang Bros. That was like my first scene. I really didn't.
ooh,
Yeah, I really didn't think that it was going to go anywhere. I just wanted to do it because everybody was doing it, and
mhm,
then one thing led to another, and I sort
mhm,
of liked it and started to get the hang of things, you know.
mhm.
And then by the time that I knew it, I was already like so much DVD covers, so much work with
Yes, you were.
people,
I remember
and
that. That you
it
did
was
that,
crazy.
all that.
But the people back then were different because they saw this industry as a family. We help each other. You come, we do something together, and then I help you. You help me. Now over here is like every man to themselves, I guess. Like every time that I leave and I come back, and I leave and I come back, it's like it changes drastically. You
Yeah.
know?
That's why I always say. That's why I always say you don't adjust. The game don't adjust to you. You adjust to it because the game been around too long.
Absolutely, absolutely. But you have to be versatile, so you
Oh
have to
yeah.
keep adapting to the situation. Yes.
So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go back. We're gonna unpack your first shoot with Bang Bro. Period.
Okay.
So tell us
Okay.
how did you land it. Tell us your feelings going on set. All that good stuff.
Right. Hey, stop. Oh my God. This freaking dog.
She, she's
I'm
sexy
sorry. Well, listen,
from the
everything
look to the
started.
dog. It's just like
Huh?
I said, she's sexy from the dog to
Listen,
just the
if
way
I
she
lock
looks.
him
It's
in
just
a room, he will start scratching and making noise. So my first set, let's go back to my first set, okay?
okay.
The first time. Well, I didn't even know that I was going into a porn company to begin with, okay? This happened in 2008 when, the economy hit, where everything started to crash down. I was working in an
But Bush,
office.
they for my political smokers, the Bush recession. Go ahead.
Yes. So back in the days, it was really, really bad, and we keep having recession, so it keeps recycling all the time, and you don't know which time is worse. But that time, it was really bad. So I was working, and then they were going to close the office that I was working at, which was a title company. So they were going to close the office, and then I was telling my friend, which she was a makeup artist, I was telling my friend, oh my God, I need to pay my rent. I don't know what I'm going to do. I need to find a job. And then she's like, oh, okay. Well, listen, I'm going to take you to a place that you will remember me for the rest of your life. And I'm like, bitch, I don't care what the fuck place you do. As long as it pays my bills, I don't care. So, yes, I would never, never, never in a million years would think that she was going to take me to a porn company. Never, because I didn't even see her like that. So
Yeah.
whatever. I get up early, and she told me, "Are you ready?" And I'm like, "Yeah, of course, I'm ready. I've been ready." So she picks me up and takes me to this place, and it looks like a regular building. And I'm thinking, with the looks of it, because we really didn't go into details about anything. By the looks of it, I thought it was a Univision or Telemundo, or I was
Mhm.
gonna be an extra in like a soap opera or something like that. And I go in and I get checked. Everything. This is like a legitimate place, and it has a security guard, a check-in point, everything. Really, really protected with gates and guards and all of that stuff. So it's not like it's a porn company and as soon as you come in, you have people shooting porn. No, that's not what that was. And I had no idea what that was. So she introduces me, and then all of a sudden they're like, okay, so they're writing down my information, and I'm like, yeah, well, I'm cool and everything, and they're like, okay, listen, are you comfortable with nudity, and are you comfortable with this? And I'm like, nudity? What are you talking about? And it's like, oh, you didn't tell her? You didn't tell her where you brought her? And and then it's like, yeah, but she's good, right? You're good. I don't know what you're talking about. And it's
Mhm.
like, oh, listen, I'm going to step aside and you guys could talk. And I'm like, okay. So she tells me, oh, well, listen, this is Bang Bros. I didn't know what was Bang Bros. This is Bang Bros. And it's not nothing crazy or nothing, out of the ordinary. You're just going to be an extra for today. And that's all it is. They'll give you the instructions and you do what they tell you. That's all. And I'm like, yeah, but what are they talking about? Nudity. What are they talking about? At that time, I did not do my titties.
Hold on. The fact that she said you're going to be an extra. And people, y'all do look at her. Like, look at her. Ain't no way in hell she was going to be an extra in any fucking goddamn video that Babe Bro was going to do.
No, wait. But I didn't have boobs at that time.
It didn't matter because I guarantee you. My
boobs were stuffed. I stuffed my boobs because I didn't have enough money to buy the Victoria's Secret bombshell bra.
Yeah.
My boobs were stuffed with toilet paper, socks, and all sorts of fucking things. So my thing was looking like this, okay? And then it's fine, nudity, whatever. So I said, okay, fine. How much are they going to pay me? Oh, it all depends on what it is that you're comfortable doing and all of this stuff. And I'm like, yeah, well, my rent is $1,700 at that time. $1,700. I need to figure out if that's going to cover it because you told me today was going to be the day that I was going to cover everything. So they're like, okay, let me talk to them and see what goes on. So they go in and they said, okay, fine, come inside. Let's do a casting. And I had no idea what was a casting. I just thought they were going to just take pictures of me back and forth and whatever and have me talk to see if, maybe I'm funny or maybe I could fit the part or whatever, because this is what you hear in the movies, right? So I go in and there's a person there with another female person. And then they're like, okay, stand in the back. All right, let's take a picture of you standing front, side, and back. All right. Now take off the top. And I'm like, oh, no. What do you mean take off the top? Remember, my bra is stuffed. My bra is stuffed to the teeth. And I'm like, no, I can't do it. I mean, I could take off my bottom, but I cannot take off my top. And they're like, what do you mean? It makes no sense. Why are you okay with showing your ass and pussy and not okay with your top? And I'm like, because I don't want to show my top. And then they kept coming, okay, so then I guess we're not going to do anything then. Have a good day.
Wait 1 second. Now to my smokers. Remember, a while back, I had this argument with ladies about profile pics. Guess what she just fucking described people in 2008 what they did. Fucking profile pics. Continue.
Right. So no, well, this was more for the casting so that they could see your body description, so they could see in what site they're going to put you. It's not like they were, that they were going to look at your titties and masturbate about it or nothing. They saw titties and ass day to day. They were tired of seeing titties and pussy and dick erected.
Yeah.
Erected because that's, if you're a male
because
talent,
dudes had to take similar pictures also in order to be casted as well.
Yeah, you have to be fully erect, soft and erect, and you have to do front, side, and back. And that is with you being a male talent, and take a picture because they want to see the length, they want to see your body, they want to see all of that stuff because they're going to put you together with another person. So anyways, long story short, then they tell me, okay, well, I'm leaving. We're leaving because we need these pictures to be able to send it to the director so that they could tell us, on what site is it that you're going to be working in. And then I said, okay, well, give me a minute then. Give me a minute. And then it's like, can you leave outside? What are you going to do? And they thought that I was going to do something crazy. No, just go outside. Just go outside.
What are you gonna do?
And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be honest. This is not my titties here, okay? This is not my titties. This is like stuff with a whole bunch of like paper. Oh, if that was all the mystery. That's what all that mystery was about. Girl, you are good. You are good. No, take it off. Listen, we have
because you want to be honest, Bang Bros was really about the booty. not titties, but so much. You feel what I'm saying?
I kept saying, well, I feel uncomfortable and, you know, I don't feel good or whatever. I told him that. And they're like, just turn around and let me show you your ass. And I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, what's the big deal? Do you do anal? I'm like, oh, what are you talking about? First of all, you said something about flashing some titties. What are you talking about anal? Oh, no, it's fine. Just we're just conversating. This is just to know what you're comfortable and what you're not comfortable. So they put me to shoot with the site as an extra. And then I guess I got so inspired because it was in the bus and it was near and it was like in the beach area and all of that stuff. And I got so inspired. I'm like, I'm gonna do anal. I'm ready for anal. Oh,
wait a second.
I got so drunk.
Oh, wait a second. So you do at that point, was you doing anal in your personal life?
No, I did not do nothing. I just said it because, you know, they made such a big deal about anal, and then I guess I drank 2 wine coolers so that I could be able to relax.
You got the courage.
Yes. So I'm like, oh my God, I can do it. So at the time, the director, I think it was Preston, and he said, wait a minute, let me see your ass. Oh, yes. Are you sure you're gonna do anal? And I'm like, yeah, of course, I can do it. We're gonna do it right now. Oh my God, all right. When we got back, they said, okay, go get tested, you're gonna get paid this amount. And I'm like, wow, okay, that's good. I got tested in the morning. When I woke up, I'm like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? What if it hurts? What if, oh my God. So anyways, the following day, which was like 3 days later, it was scheduled to do the anal shoot. And then I asked them, hey, what do you do or how do you do this? Listen, all you gotta do is just get this bottle, fill it with water, wash your ass, and then just stretch it. That's all it is. Millions of people have done it and they're still alive. So you're good. So I'm like, you know what? If these people did it, then I could do it. And this is exactly what I did. I did my first anal shoot and it was great. After that, I kept doing anal and anal and anal and anal and anal. And after that, I was good until I said, listen, I do have a vagina. You do know that. You know, I have another hole in the front. You know, I could use that too.
Wait. So wait a second. So all your scenes was, they won't even fuck you with the pussy. They were going straight in your ass.
They would do that. But the thing is that because they told me this is what happens when women, this is them convincing me. When women have big asses, what do you expect men to think about? The ass. So if you have an ass, it's not there to be decorative. It's there to get fucked. So if you don't want your ass to get fucked, then have a flat ass, and then they'll figure something else to do with you.
Yeah, even to the point, like one of the positions that they want to see is a girl riding a dick. If you got a fat ass, they want to see that. They want to see you twerk on that dick the whole nine. They don't give a fuck if it's in the asshole or in the pussy. You know, period.
No, not all the positions were, you know, it was like maybe 3 positions vaginal.
Okay.
1 position anal and stuff in California. Everything is anal though. When I went, I had a rude awakening. I didn't know because how they shoot here is so different than how they shoot in LA. And I guess because they have a seniority for us or something, they look down on how we shoot and that we're messy and we're disorganized.
Oh yeah. People don't believe it. See, my smokers, y'all hear the shit I was saying. The West Coast porn companies had this thing for the East Coast porn companies because they, even though porn was started on the East Coast in New York, but I digress.
Really? I didn't know that.
In the 60s and the 70s for the most part.
Okay.
Because it's I don't think I even go into the history lesson on that, but it moved to California because of Hollywood. So, and Point Valley, and the fact that it just because the sets or what have you. But even more so, that's the reason why, because all your major porn companies was in California.
Mm-hmm.
They considered the amateur shit or mid-level, which Bang Brothers eventually became top notch. But at that time you came in, they were considered mid-level. You know, because you had the Vivids, the Playboy, the Hustler.
Yes.
You feel what I'm saying? So
No.
yeah, so Bluebird Films and all that. So those companies look down upon those companies like Base of Angles, Bang Brothers, because they was in Florida.
Yes, because it's
Why they moved to
considered
Florida?
gonzo porn. They're more
Yeah.
elaborate on a set with the makeup, not sweating. The porn that was shot out here was sweaty, your makeup out, just all in, and not that glamorous type of Hollywood porn. Which now, I do believe that I still am considered an amateur because I went over there and I'm thinking, okay, I have all these years in this industry, okay?
Yeah.
And I have experience. I have done, anal. I have done a whole bunch of stuff, not gangbangs and stuff like that, because I don't believe that my personality matches that, and nobody's going to convince me with that, okay? Because I respect everybody that does that, because you have to be very tough. Even though it looks like they're not putting in work, but you have to be tough.
Oh, to do a
Balls to be
gangbang
able
and the
to
numbers
handle.
that they were doing with the gangbangs. Hell yeah. Because
yes.
and it's tough as fuck to shoot. It is tough as hell as a cameraman to shoot a gangbang.
It is
But
tough. I take my hat off. So whoever has the courage to do that. But me, I don't have that in me. I'm more passionate one-on-one, and maybe, do like a gangbang of girls to a guy, but not to me, that's just my personal preference. So over here, it's considered more gonzo, more like spare of the moment, more like, like live things. Over there is more scripted. It's more.
And see too, also with Bang Brothers, yeah, I can say Naughty America Brazzers is gimmicky. That's what they really didn't like, because you had the different genres. Because of course you know what it is. She's Latina. They had big booty Latinas. Big butts, big black butts, the BBW genres, the anal genres, which I'm pretty sure you was on a bunch of those covers as well, I do remember. So that's why they looked down upon it, because they was like, y'all not making movies, y'all just making smut. That's why they looked down upon it.
Yes. So when I go to LA, I'm thinking, okay, I didn't know that they had that misconception of that. Like, now they don't care, because everybody decided to wake up and become a porn star. Now on OnlyFans, now on that, everybody decided, you know what? Let me fucking start sucking dick. And yeah, everybody and their mother, your neighbor, the old lady at the supermarket, probably the person that delivers your Uber or your mail. Everybody is a porn star now. So that category is gone.
Yeah.
Like, this is become the dick suckers of the world now, and at every level. So going back to what I was saying, I go to LA and they're like, okay, what are you comfortable doing? And I'm like, yeah, I'm comfortable doing, the regular basics. Boy, girl, anal, rough dick sucking and all of that stuff. And they're like, okay, that's nice. How about double vag or double anal? And I'm like, excuse me, ma'am?
Yeah, babe.
Excuse me, double anal? I mean, what is your ass going to look like after that? I do have to walk out of the set and go home. Hopefully my organs don't fall out if I do decide to do double anal. No, ma'am, I don't do that. And they're like, oh, okay, no, because it's a common thing. They're like, okay, either double vag or double anal, but it's fine. We'll just do the basics. Where is it that you're coming from, Florida? Oh, okay. Oh, yes, all right. I'm like, what does that mean? I'm like, what does that mean? Whatever. So I guess I'm considered an amateur, even though I have almost 12 years in the industry, and I will be an amateur. I am not doing no double anal. I'm not doing no double vaginal. Like, what is
But
my
see,
vagina gonna look like after
but
two
see, but see, that shows how much
years?
the game has changed and how much the money has changed.
Uh-huh.
Because now girls have to do way more to make what we was making back in the day that y'all was doing way less in.
Oh yes.
And yeah,
Regular
even to the
sex
porn
is
side of things.
boring and regular sex doesn't pay. Like, I went on a set when I first got back into the industry. I went on a set and I was hired to do an anal shoot. This was in California, a company from California. And I'm like, oh my God, I don't know. I haven't done anal in a long time. So I've been stretching my ass, but I don't know if his cock is going to fit, because it was literally like this with a little top. And I'm like, I don't know if that's gonna fit in there. I don't know if, it doesn't even, I don't even have a dildo that size. Like, what can I do? So they're like, okay, we'll try to see if it stretches, because, and I'm like, okay, well, can you start off with maybe a couple of positions vaginal? Oh no, sweetheart. This is full anal. Vaginal doesn't sell for us. And I'm like, okay. So I tried and I could not stick that guy's dick inside of my ass. He was going to break it literally. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess I just wasted everybody's time, because I cannot do it. I'm sorry. Okay, well, when you're ready, let us know. Well, I don't think I will ever be ready for that person. I never. He was just way too big. And then there's people that listen, there's people that are professional. This is why I like working with professional people that they're like, especially the male talent. A male talent holds such a big power, because he has to relax the woman or the girl. He has to know how to position her and maneuver everything, all while getting hard. So that's why male talents are such a big part of this industry and why they last longer. This is why female talents, you see 4 or 5 years, and then it's new face, new face, new face, and then you see the same male talents around, because the male talents, it's so important in shooting porn, because if he's not hard, or he's not doing things appropriately, and the woman, the girl or the female talent is the one that's moving them around, then you have just a lesbian. You have a lesbian at this
he's
point.
the engineer of the train. He's the engineer of the train. He has to
Absolutely.
put her in a position to look good.
Yes.
Period. Even when I was in front of the camera, I still was directing by my shit talk. Period. Whether it's, if I knew we were doing a doggy style and the cameraman right in front of her face, I'll sit there and say to her, "Girl, let me see them pretty eyes." That tell her to look up, cameraman in front of your face. Or I tell her to position herself. You know what I'm saying? Even to the little shit of, when I keep telling dudes, when she's riding your dick, reverse cow, when she's riding your dick cowgirl, part the butt cheek so they can see how much the dick that she's taking. And it looks good when she's fat ass, like, Miss Scales, it looked real good. You part that butt cheek, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. So, but
it's a lot. It's a lot, and you have to come in with that mentality, because a lot of people think, oh my God, being a male porn star is just fucking a whole bunch of hot chicks. No, it's not. You really have to be the captain of the ship of this, what's going on, and have to be comfortable with cameras being stuck where your balls at, cutting, taking a break, and still getting back into where you left off. You have to have that sex drive. You have to be born with a sex drive. That number one. And number two, you have to be able to, learn how to sense the other person and sense what's going on and what is asked of you.
And see, that's the other part, because when you're doing pay gigs, you don't have a lot of time to develop chemistry. Versus when you do a content training shoot, you might talk to that person, months in advance, weeks in advance, what have y'all, kind of get a feel for each other for conversation. Versus
or you met this person right there on set, and you have to immediately do something that's so private and intimate that you have to just look at that person like if you know that person and you want to fuck the brains out of that. That's why you have to have a sex drive, and you have to know how to read people as well. because
I don't
you
think
don't
any
have.
dude would have a problem fucking the shit out of your sexy ass. I know he had he's on set for like, good choice, director. This is gonna be a great scene. It's gonna be a great scene. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So it like this. Now, also back then, there was a lot more paid gigs. So when did you started developing your own content? You know,
Listen, ever since I got in the industry, they told me, uh, make sure you register your name, make sure you work on your website, which websites don't exist anymore. That was just such a waste of money. I paid editors and like website designers because by then OnlyFans didn't exist, so it was like everybody had to have their website because if not, they were like not a real porn star or something, you know?
bingo, bingo, because people don't realize people used to get dragged for having to click for sale.
Mm-hmm.
They got dragged for having to click for sale on Southern Charms.
Yes. No, a clips for sale would be like little extra things, but if you didn't have a solid website that belonged to you that said www.missraquel.com, then you were not considered like a porn star. Like you were like, okay, a new person or whatever. So you had to invest in that. And you had to, promote and socialize a lot. You had to, like, I think a lot of people, how it worked for me was more word to mouth. Like, hey, listen, I know this director. Hey, are you looking for any girls or whatever? I'm going to send Raquel over there. Like, that's how I was able to get all of the gigs that I got was word to mouth. I never really dealt with like agents or anything, thank God. Now that I came back, yes, I decided to use an agent. And boy, oh boy, if I would have used an agent when I first started, I would have quit the first day. Oh my God, these people are so incompetent. And they're there to just, push around. They don't care about anything. They're just, okay, like moving people like cattle,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
because what their business is. Period. Just to send you to whatever. They don't do the research. Even to your do's and don'ts, they really don't give a shit about that because it's about them getting their finder's fee.
Yeah. They just send you to whatever. They're like, okay, you want work? All right, here's work. They don't care who's the talent, who's the director, if they're responsible, and even if there's something going on, they wouldn't do anything. They're like, okay, are they paying you? I'm like, what do you mean? They just canceled this or they just did this and you're not gonna call? Okay, well maybe when I get back to the office, nothing. They don't really look for your best interest. It's like you're out there to fend for yourself, pretty much.
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah.
So shoot,
That's
when it comes to
the majority of the agencies are like that. The majority.
Yeah, they like the record labels, they like the record labels in music. For the most part.
Pretty
But
much.
when it comes to your content, how often do you film and like how do you pick the male talent that you work with?
Well, it's a little difficult because, like I said, it's not the same thing. I see it that it's a little bit more of a challenge for me because it's not the same thing as you being on set and the director already has everything set. This is the male talent, this is the female talent, this is the set, everything. When it's you that you have to do your own production, you have to hit up the people, make sure that the people are on time, make sure that the people are responsible, make sure that the people won't cancel on you the last minute, make sure that the people have a valid test, because even though that we're shooting stuff privately, I still follow the same guidelines as if I were to be working in the industry. I need a valid test 14 days, no later, because this is playing Russian.
And that's funny because I remember 30 days used to be the thing back in the day.
Now it's
now you better have it in 7 days, if not 3.
Yes. But the thing is, this is what's going on. You are having sex with multiple people, and it's good if you line it up for like a full entire week. Like, let's say if you line people up, okay, Monday have the shoot, Tuesday have the shoot, Wednesday have the like that, it makes sense. But for one shoot, it doesn't make any sense. But it's still not an excuse. You as a male performer, and this is what you do for a living, your tools is your health and your body. So you have to invest in a test. You have to. You can't get upset or say, oh, can we do it with a condom? No. Are you crazy? When people tell me stuff like that, I'm like, I'm not working with this person anymore, because they want to do shortcuts, and then that's going to affect. Doing shortcuts is what gets you caught up on some bullshit, you know? And I don't play with that. I don't play with that, you know?
Because simple fact, the part of our business is to stay clean. Because even in your situation, you also got to think about your pay gigs that you be getting with the major companies or what have you. So you got to be able to stay clean for that, you know, period, as well as your content trade shoots or what have you.
Yes.
So do you think that with the addition to your paid shoots, do you think that kind of helps you be able to not be so dependent on shooting content but so much?
To be honest with you, I feel that I'm to a level that I already did all the legwork that I needed to do while I was in the industry. I did all of that stuff. So for me, I don't really stress the fact, oh my God, I have to shoot with this company. I have to shoot with this company. I have to, because I'm not new. I'm not just starting. So you Google my name and you see a whole lot of companies. And so I already did my legwork in every aspect of every position, of every look that you can imagine. But you have to, once in a while, if you want to stay permanent, you have to recycle and put your face out there with a couple of companies out there so that your face could go back out there again. Because unfortunately, I don't know why the fans think because you're not shooting in Reality Kings, Mang Bros, or Naughty America, you're retired. No, you have your own stuff. Like you have your own stuff. You've been shooting porn in your own stuff. You're just not doing with the company. So I said, okay, you know what? To eliminate all of the doubt, all right, let me shoot there so that they can see that I am still a porn star that is active. So that they
because see, the reason why what ladies must understand is when they saw you here, it's like to them the equivalent for a lady to be able to not lose that status when she does her own content is the quality of her shoot. That goes to the talent that she shoot with and the quality of the camera and the shoot itself.
Absolutely.
Meaning that I saw you in North America, I need to see North America on your site. Because it kills the fantasy of the fan if I go on there and you got a cell phone video. What the fuck? I just sat here and saw you with goddamn Nicky Rebel goddamn giving his ass head at a barbershop getting a haircut. I'm just saying.
No, but that's the whole point of OnlyFans. It's not the lights and the glams and the professional cameras. It's more like a personal view into my life and something that is more catered to customs. And I make a lot of money, you know, on that. I'm really happy with that concept, and also solos, you know, because right now, like I told you, not everybody's responsible. You go and you arrange a shoot with somebody, and then you pay for an Airbnb location.
Yeah.
You set your photographer, and you're like, okay, I have everything set up. This girl's gonna show. This girl's gonna show. This girl's gonna show. And then by the time of check-in, you start receiving phone calls. Hey, listen, I can't go. I have to go pick up my friend, and I'm gonna text you later. Maybe I could go. And I'm like, why are you texting me now? Or if not, oh, hey, girl, I can't go. I just flew out to New York. I'll come back next week. I'll hit you up. And you are tied up in an expense that you acquired. And these people were hyping you up and saying, yeah, let's do it. Oh, we're going to do this. This is what we're going to wear. And then when the time comes, I'm like, nobody shows, or maybe one person shows up.
And see, let me tell y'all ladies, see, y'all can't do solos. You feel what I'm saying? Because as much as I hear dudes say, yeah, you know, I do so. No, they don't want to see us jerk off. No, our money's not made from that. Our money is made for fucking beautiful women like yourself. You know, period. So with your solos, because how often do you film them, and how deep is your toy collection?
Oof. Oh man, I have a treasure chest this big okay? A treasure chest this big and this big, filled with stuff. Plus, I have additional toys, like in these boxes, these metal boxes, because I keep them there so that way they don't melt. And every time that I clean them and stuff like that. So I have a big toy collection. I have a torso. I have a fucking machine. I have a wallet.
Damn.
Yes, yes. I had to become elaborate because the thing is, I was so used to everything being set up for me than me trying to contact the male talents. You know, hey, listen, are you here? Yeah, do you want to shoot? Most of them that are professional and this is their bread and butter, they're like, sure. Listen, I have a location, this and that. But the other ones that are just coming in, they're thinking this is a date, or this is like you're hitting the person up to like, okay, let's go. Let's do this. Like, you don't have to have the interaction. We're gonna make some money. Let's make some money. Let's do what we gotta do. Don't make it weird, you know?
Yeah,
I don't
because,
like that.
because
You're
I
not
think
entitled. Like, most of the times that male talents like that are not really like they're new or whatever, they feel that they need to romanticize or make it like a relationship to like work with me. No.
and I never understood that. I never understood that because this how I always walking in. I don't give a damn how fine she was, how sick she was. Only reason why I'm fucking her because we're doing porn. Meaning, the only reason why she want to fuck me because she feels that she can make money with a scene with me and her. Not because I met her at the bar. Not because I talked to her on Tinder. Not because I saw her outside looking all sexy and, you know, I put my Mac game down. None of that. Because some of y'all ladies are married. Some of you ladies have boyfriends. Some of you ladies, they once you do this scene, you got to go pick up the kitty from goddamn the babysitter.
Yeah.
You know, it's, but that goes back to the fact that, once again, when you came in and I came in, we wanted to be porn stars, not content creators.
Yes.
And when you changed that term, it changed the mentality of people who was coming in because you knew you were doing porn. It was a certain gravitas that came with it,
Right.
a certain responsibility, a certain, you know, attitude. Even to the point where I look at your Twitter page, you giving me pretty girl pictures more so than anything else. You understood that you was a sex symbol, influencer, all of this shit. That what porn stars were.
Right.
You know, period. You know, I see she wear heels, people. You know how hard some of y'all motherfuckers don't want to wear heels in your fucking pictures. It's just like, come on.
Oh yeah, that's. I mean, the people that like feet, yes, I cater to that. But the majority of the people that follow my work, you know, they definitely like. There's something sexy about the heels that elongates you. And yeah, that stuff of taking the heels off. I only take them off if I'm on the bed riding dick and they're in the way.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's the only way. But for pictures and then for certain positions, it's on. But then afterwards, if it's in the way of me trying to perform and do what I need to do, then yes, they're coming off. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, not good. Like she trying to do like reverse cowgirl on the bed. Hell yeah, but cowgirl. No, I like when she had the heels on cowgirl.
Exactly. Yeah, because it
that
looks like you're
ass with the
barefoot.
heels. That visual is just. Oof.
Yeah, like you have 7-Eleven feet. Like you're over here just, you know, fucking a crackhead over here with no shoes or no feet, with no, you know, with flip flops. Let me do something really quick. Yeah, it is so funny.
Oh my god. So shoot. So okay. And you say you do customs as well, right?
I do customs. I sell panties. I do Skype shows. Everything. I try to keep everything confined in one spot because when at first, you know, when we were starting, we had to get the website and then get this site and then get this site and get this site and this clips for sale. And then I saw that everything was scattered all over the place. And you as a fan, it's like having like right now what's going on. There's a Netflix subscription, Hulu subscription, Disney subscription, this subscription, that subscription, 50 million subscriptions. And you know, when it hits the bank, you have no money. So then a lot of people pull back and say, no, I can't keep doing that. So I figured, okay, let me put it simple for my fans. I'm just going to do everything that I do, everything off of OnlyFans here.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if I
Yeah,
go
because
because I had a Sex Panther, I had a clips for sale, I had a many vids, I also had another account on Pornhub. Like I had multiple accounts scattered everywhere, and I figured that it was just, yes, it's good because you're attracting people from different sites and stuff like that.
but
But
you got to have a home.
I
But you
think
got to have a home.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was just confusing. It was just very confusing.
Yeah, because that was the whole point of .com. You
Mm-hmm.
know, period. Because the simple fact of like even with me, like I had a protocol what I would drop, where I would drop the scene at first, and
Okay.
then a trickle down effect. You know,
Right.
period. You know, so it's kind of like now it's like, and then too also we built anticipation for the dropping of the scene. We
Yes.
did rollouts. They don't do rollouts anymore. They film it the same day and drop it. No anticipation, no trailer or what
Yeah.
have you. Even the point like when I hit the comment, I love this damn dumbass argument. You only give him like 30 seconds because if he jerks off, he may not go buy it after he done jerked off. And I'm sitting there like, do
Mm-hmm.
y'all hear yourselves? How
Right.
dumb that sounds?
Right.
You
Right.
want him to jerk off. You want him to
Mm-hmm.
jerk off as much as possible because at some point he's going to go get the fucking scene.
Right. 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 No, yeah, you do. You have to have pictures. You have to have pretty girls to go ahead and sell your video and your clip, all of that stuff. But then this is what happens when content creators decide to wake up in the morning and decide to be a porn star. They don't know what the hell they're doing. They're just following the leader, just repeating, copy paste and repeats. That's all they're doing. And obviously the concept is if you are going to sell something, you have to have material to promote it, not just have a screenshot of what the video is going to look like
Yeah.
and send it. Yeah. But whatever. I mean, people know what quality is, and they would go to whatever it is that they want to get. If they want to go and do that and be disappointed that they just wasted $9.99 or whatever it is that they wasted on that, they will learn the lesson and then come back with the real deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And see, the other thing I was saying too is that the industry been cheapened because now, and I don't care what nobody say, they can get mad, what have you. Like I said, I don't believe in this term free, and y'all motherfuckers use the fuck out that damn shit. And it's kind of like I get it's people don't realize when you tell somebody your shit for free, that means they don't want to spend money. That means you kind of telling them that your shit ain't shit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I'm a little distracted. I watch you twerk on your thing, and y'all need to go on her Twitter page. She's breaking it down. Damn. But anyway, but see that what I was telling everybody. It's kind of like through the years, it just porn started to become cheaper and cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. And it's kind of like the girls don't see that because to them, like when OnlyFans would drop off a news of who made $1 million here, made $1 million there, and this, they was missing the point of they devaluing us because you're basically saying the average motherfucker can make this money, not realizing that there's such thing called luck. Luck. Sometimes you get lucky. That don't mean that the luck lasts. Because my question is, all them people that they will announce they're making that 6 figures, what are they doing now?
Yeah. No, my thing is, you have to go with the waves. Unfortunately, it's like the strip club, right? That
Yeah.
when the strip club was booming, that you guys would go in there, don't even touch the girl, and and throw so much money. It was like $1,000, $2,000 night just by dancing and the fantasy of that. Now the strip club, unless you are in the VIP and you are like slapping ass and working like a Mexican in the strip club, right? if you're not doing that, you're not gonna see any money, because walking around in high heels and being pretty and just doing your little dance on the pole doesn't cut it anymore. So they have done the same thing with right now, I think, the industry, that right now, because everybody's in competition with each other, because like I told you, everybody decided to be a porn star. All of a sudden, one morning, everybody decided to be a porn star. So now you're in competition with a new girl, an old girl, a regular girl, somebody that has nothing to do with that, a webcam girl. Like before, we had different qualifications. There was your strippers, there was your webcam girls, and there was your porn stars. Porn stars are always held high here. And then everybody else was lower. Now everybody's the same. Everybody's the same.
But see,
There's
because
no race, difference, nothing. Everybody's the same.
I said this, and I can't say this. Porn star is a new nigga, because people don't want to say the word porn star no more. They want to say content creator, not realize the next question that comes behind it is what type of content you create.
If you're a porn star.
Yeah, and to me, it's like I said before, because people still want fantasy. Because as much as we talk about the reality, the OnlyFans, what have you, the proofs of the pudding, because the money for those bullshit cell phone shot, what we call videos, that started to dissipate. Yeah. Ladies like yourself, y'all stuff continues to make money. Plus, now that there's more ways for ladies to make money in the industry, even more so than when you first come back in the game. Yeah. Because the custom videos, because now fetish became famous.
The Skype shows, the sexting, all of that stuff. It's all incorporated, which helps. It helps. It's like little extras that that you do. Even selling clothes from scenes also too.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, I mean it's not as often, but yeah. But before I used to have like mugs and like T-shirts and all sorts. That doesn't sell anymore. Not at all. Same thing as the Flash, like, the Flash, like the toys and all that stuff.
Yeah.
That doesn't sell anymore. So you have to just go with the waves, and I am not disappointed. I'm just saying, okay, this is me. And as long as people still like me, still enjoy my content, and still enjoy the stuff that I do, then I will be around. And then the moment that ends, then I guess I look for something else to do. Then I'll become a director. Because I like directing. I love creating scenes. I love creating skits. I love putting things together on the spot like that. Because my mind works really fast. Like my mind is always working really fast. So when it comes to creating and directing and stuff like that, it's like I think on the spot. Like I could come in, not know what am I going to do for the day, but I know I have to do 6 videos. I come in and I'm like, okay, here I'm gonna do this, this, and this, and this, and this. And I'm gonna wear this and this, and I'm gonna use this. Here I'm gonna do this and this on the spot. Like it just comes out on the spot, So I like that. I like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And you're a director too?
Doggone cat.
Is a she or a he?
She.
Yeah, he wants attention. He's like, Daddy, what is wrong with you? You're spending.
No, she ain't over by me. She's at the bottom of the doggone step, going up the step. She's a personality out of this piece, but I love her to death. That's my Zazzy. So, but like I said, it like good night. It's just so much we had to talk about. God, Jesus.
You're in South Florida. You live in South Florida.
No, I live in North Carolina. No, trust me, one day I'm gonna meet you face to face so we can do something in person. So, but yeah, because people don't realize when I talk about the old days, it's funny. They be like, they don't believe the shit. They don't believe the shit that I was telling them.
Right.
I'm like, it wasn't that easy to get in. Even to the point where, like, back in my day, let me put out a cell phone talking about let's film with that. Y'all, man, the female would have cussed my ass out and left.
If you come a director or a photographer and you come with a phone and just like a little ring light, it will be like, what type of bullshit is this? You don't have your shit together because you had to have a camera on 4K with like the lights, those lights that have those light bulbs that you
Yeah.
have to be very delicate with them because they break,
Yes.
and it's a lot of
Studio lighting.
money. Yeah, those lights. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a
What's
lot,
up?
but now everything is on the phone. You edit it on the phone, and you pretty much don't need nothing. But let me tell you something. A lot of people have been complaining about that, though. A lot of people have been complaining, saying, because at first they were accepting of it. They're like, okay, yeah, it's entrepreneur with the phone. But then there was a guy that was one of the fans saying, listen, I understand that a lot of people fast forward to the sex and the positions that they want, but what the fuck has happened with like the interaction with the pickup line where there's talk and the anticipation? Like, what the fuck has happened to that? Like, where did it all go? Like now it's all trash. Please bring that back.
And I said this a long time ago. I said always come back to the porn stars because people are spending their money. Okay, we keep talking about it's recession. Okay.
Yeah.
If they're gonna spend their money, they're gonna spend their money on quality now. Now they're gonna really spend their money on quality.
Yes.
Because of the recession. That means just my hard-earned money. Yeah, I'm having a hard enough paying the bill. If I want to look at some porn, I want to look at some professional looking movie shit. That's why I said what we got away from was telling the stories. The shit that you were doing with Naughty America, the skits, the sensualness of the scene, the sexiness of the scene.
Yeah.
Now everybody before was just doing, period. Not realizing that motherfuckers would like to see the dick going in the pussy. I'm sorry. That's still a part of porn. So because they want to see that you really fucking her. That's why. You don't realize that. That's the main reason why they wanted. That's the only reason why they show the dick going in the pussy. To show that they actually really get the fuck.
Like a POV. Yeah.
Yeah. Period. So it's kind of to me, that's where it's heading back to anyway. Because they tired of the Miss B Nasties. Now they want to see the Miss Raquels again.
Right.
Period. Because they're already seeing how the IG models, the celebrities, are now coming to sex work because they see it as a quick lick.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Because they got it open because of OnlyFans.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
I guess it's forcing everybody because OnlyFans came out and everybody and their mother has been promoting it, including Beyonce. Okay.
Yes.
Now everybody's like, okay, well, it's okay, because right now everybody just follows a trend. It's like, okay, everybody's having babies and gender reveals. Let's all get pregnant and have babies.
I was saying,
I
don't remember that when I was a kid. I was like, I don't want no gender reveal. We didn't even want to know the goddamn gender till the motherfucker came out.
I know. It was a surprise, right? It's crazy. But this is the life. This is the life that we're living. Hopefully, there's still people that are leaders and have their way of thinking and just don't follow the trend. That's why sometimes, believe it or not, as an advice that I give to your audience is take breaks from Instagram, take breaks from social media sometimes, because you sort of lose track of what your reality is, and you're so invested in what the other person is doing, and then when you see it's 4 hours later and then you reflect, what did you do today? Oh shit, I just been looking at OnlyFans all day, so I didn't work, I didn't clean my house, I didn't do anything. And those are the number one causes of depression and anxiety, because you're like, I'm living in somebody else's life and they don't even know it, but yet my life is still stagnant in one piece. So to make, a solution for that, put like a timer on your phone, do like 30 minutes, 20 minutes, and then the rest just focus, go out for a walk, read a book, go visit a friend, maybe make some money or think about ideas, look for ways of how to make a business. Invest your time in you, not in a site or in the internet, which is about somebody else, because we're losing track of reality day by day. And if you keep on with it, it's going to be like you're going to be a hermit and you're just going to be stuck there watching your phone. Like, first of all, have your time to watch porn. I'm not saying don't watch porn, because yes, absolutely, this is what we're here for. But porn come on, you jerk off, it's 15 minutes, all right? It's not the whole day. So yes, you wake up in the morning, you put on some porn, you get a load off your shoulders, take a shower, and go about your day. When you come back home, watch some more porn, take a load off your shoulders, go to sleep. This is a very balanced life. This is what you should be doing.
And with that being said, people, we done came to the end of another wonderful Smokers Lounge. I done held this gorgeous lady up for an hour. And we still ain't talked about, we ain't even touched the surface. So with that being said, Miss Raquel, can I call you a smoke buddy?
Oh my God, yes. I hope that I come on here in another time because I love talking conversations, you know, with you.
There you go. So y'all heard it. She'll be back here on the Smokers Lounge. And you know, to my premium smokers, we're going to bring it to the premium smoke room. That's right, people. Best smoke is always premium. And you can only find it on Spotify. 5 premium podcasts, $4.99 a month for you to enjoy. And what happens in the premium smoke room? It gets more provocative. It gets more unpredictable. It gets more crazier. Titties might come out. A dildo might pop out. You don't know unless you subscribe. And you can only watch it on Spotify because Spotify does have video. So with that being said, Miss Raquel, tell everybody where they can spend money on you, baby.
Just check out my OnlyFans. You know, I'm reasonable. You know, I understand tough times. So I adapt to the circumstances. So go to onlyfans.com/Miss Raquel 4X.
See, that easy, that simple. So with that being said, you know how we end these things all day, every day. Clear my throat. Life is a learning experience. What's the point of the experience if you haven't learned anything? Smoke this over. Say goodbye to him, Mr. Taylor.
All right, everybody. Have a good night. Take care.